Ain't no power without control. And ain't no control without knowing how to play the game. Niccolò Machiavelli learned that lesson the hard way. 1 minute, he's a trusted diplomat, whispering in the ears of rulers. The next, stripped of everything, left with nothing but his mind, and a burning hunger to understand why power slips through some hands while others never let it go. So he did what only a true strategist would. He put the game on paper. The prince wasn't a book, it was a weapon, a blueprint for how the ambitious survive and the weak get buried.
All of us are self-made, but only the successful will admit it.
Power ain't given. It's taken. Machiavelli saw how men like Cesare Borgia operated. No hesitation, no mercy. Borgia wasn't playing checkers. He was playing chess, moving pieces in ways that made men think they had a choice. They didn't. Machiavelli studied him like a scientist studies a predator. Borgia knew that fear was sharper than love, that trust was a loaded gun with the safety off. He made the rules and broke them when it suited him. And yet, he made one mistake. He trusted the wrong man. Pope Alexander VI was gone, and the next pope had no interest in keeping Borgia's throne warm. That was all it took. One crack in the foundation, and the whole empire crumbled. That's the game Machiavelli mastered. Never rely on luck. Never trust promises. Play the long game, or don't play at all. Imagine Machiavelli having a conversation with Cesare Borgia. The air in the chamber was thick with the scent of burning wax. 2 men sat across from each other. One, a warlord dressed in silk and steel. The other, a thinker with eyes that saw too much. Machiavelli says, "Fear is your weapon, Cesare. But do you ever wonder if it's enough?" Borgia responds, "Fear is currency. It buys obedience. Love is worthless in this world." To which Machiavelli replies, "Yet those who fear you plot against you. Wouldn't it be wiser to make them believe they have control, even when they don't?" Borgia ends the exchange by saying, "Trust is an illusion. A prince must be both the lion and the fox." At that point, Machiavelli's mind was probably already writing. He knew Borgia's days were numbered. Power built on fear alone was brittle. The real masters of the game knew how to blend fear with faith, deception with devotion. Machiavelli didn't preach virtue. He dissected reality. He saw that morality was a costume men wore when convenient. A ruler's job wasn't to be good, it was to survive. But here's the real question. Was he teaching survival or corruption? What if Machiavelli were alive today? Would he be consulting for billionaires, advising CEOs on corporate takeovers? Would he be in the war rooms of world leaders, whispering how to tighten their grip on power? Or would he be exposing the game, making sure the people knew exactly how they were being played? Here's the punchline. Machiavelli, the man who wrote the manual on power, never held it himself again. He thought Florence might call him back when they needed him. They never did. He wrote letters to the rulers of the new regime, offering his wisdom. They ignored him. He had the knowledge. He had the blueprint, but he never got another chance to use it. That was his final lesson. It ain't just about knowing the game. It's about getting the chance to play. Lessons in dark psychology. 1. Control. Perception. What people believe matters more than what's real. 2. Power over morality. Nice guys don't win. Calculated ones do. 3. Fear and love. Be feared, but never hated. Hate fuels revenge. 4. Adaptability is key. If you don't evolve, you get erased. 5. Eliminate threats completely. A wounded enemy is a future problem. Machiavelli's name became a legend. Some call him a genius, others a villain. But one thing is certain. His words shaped kings, dictators, revolutionaries, and CEOs alike. The real question is this: will you use his lessons to build or to destroy, to rise or to rule? Because if history has taught us anything, it's that the ones who understand power never truly fade. They just wait for their moment to strike.